Ty, I'm down here at your dad's gym. Just bumped into you, and at the weekend, was it last weekend? Was it?
Saturday just gone, yeah.
You beat me, mate.
Stevie Taylor.
You did?
Yeah,
And I'd heard a lot of good things about you. I'd heard, I think Tyson Fury spoke highly of you, Dillian White spoke highly of you, and I weren't too sure how to take that, you know. It was speaking before, I think you said only 18 fights as an amateur?
Yeah, I had only 18. I stopped fighting amateur when I was like 16, I think. I think I did it from like 11 to 16. I think I had about 18 fights, won about 13 or something.
Yeah? And so I weren't too sure how to take it. And then when you did that, I understood, because Stevie Taylor he's a class act. I think he was unbeaten as a professional himself. I think he had 7 or 8 fights.
Yeah, I heard this.
Stopped a few people, fighting at cruiserweight as well. And you're not a cruiserweight.
No, yeah, I'm a super middle, but I was boxing probably light heavy, which was about 12 stone 9 I was.
Yeah.
So I was 12 stone 9 when I boxed. I think he come in at 14 stone, yeah, which was the limit. Or just under, I think he may come in at like 13 maybe.
But how do you get to move around with the likes of Dillian White, who's a 17.5 stone monster, and Tyson Fury, who's an 18 stone, 6'9" monster? How?
On merit, really. I don't know. I kind of, me and Dillian are friends, me and Tyson are friends. I don't know, I just end up spotting, I don't even know, it just happens, you end up spotting people, and I'll never jack it, and he hit me hard, I hit him back hard, you know what I mean, so, and he rate my skills, I rate their skills, I learn a lot from them. He really, not only do our boxers, and they are really good friends and mentors to me, they teach me a lot. Do you know, people that have been up there, they've done it,
yeah.
When I'm getting down, or if I'm thinking negatively, like, they'll help me. So they're really good, really good, nice, humble people. Do you know what I mean?
Would you mind talking about that? Because I don't know, it's quite common knowledge. I mean, you were done for manslaughter, was it?
Yeah.
A very unfortunate situation. You had a scuffle, you punched someone, he fell over his head, and then got took to hospital. Wrong machines and loads of things happened, and the kid died, didn't he?
Yeah, so I don't really speak on it too much, because there's a lot of things I'm not allowed to say legally.
No.
That could, you know what I mean. So I just let people make their own assumptions. If they want to read what they read off Google, I'll say nothing. Listen, there was no winners that night. It was a mistake on a few people's parts that was there, and that's all I really say. No matter, I'll speak on it properly when the time's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was no. There
was no intention. That was never the intention. It was just something that happened, a terrible thing that happened. But we all have fights. Unfortunately, most times that doesn't happen, does it? You know, most people go home and they go home to their families, and he didn't. So, you know, terrible for his family, but also terrible for yourself as well.
Yeah, listen, I can't play the victim. I mean, it was just one of them situations. Like I say, it's hard for me to really speak on it, because I can't. I'd like to elaborate on it. I'm dying to elaborate on it. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that people think, or there are a lot of things that the media says, and what Google says, and it's just not factual. If people knew the facts, they might have a different outlook on it. I'm by no means innocent, but it's not how people think it was.
Listen, I have a little experience myself. I mean, when I was younger, I got in a lot of fights. And you know, that could have happened to any of us. It happened to one of my friends, you know, and he served time for it, and you know, he's not a bad lad, and horrible things happen.
It can happen. I just hope that if anyone sees my story, they'll just know not to do it themselves and be very more careful when they're out and about. Do you know what I mean? It's not anything can happen at any time. So if anyone can take anything from it and learn from it, then.
You would have all been a young lad yourself then when that happened, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was 19, I think, or 20, 19, 20.
Yeah. And you're now, what, 28?
Yeah.
It's a long time ago, isn't it? And you're still being punished.
Oh yeah, 100% being punished, yeah. But
do you think you might get your licence eventually?
I don't know, because the board are never consistent. They say one thing and then say another, so I'm not sure.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Listen, I'm healthy, I'm happy. I've got a son, he's healthy and happy. There's a lot of things that I've got that are a lot more thankful for than not getting my boxing license. The boxing license, I'd love to get back in the ring and make my story, spin my life story around and make it a big positive. Yeah. But if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not the be all and end all of me. Boxing's not me. It's just something I do.
Yeah. No, like you say, I was chatting to your dad before, but terrible thing that happened. But life goes on, and hopefully, maybe, like I say, I've say the positives that I've heard about you. Are obviously true, because no one does that to Stevie Taylor.
Yeah,
so.
He can. I think stars make fights, to be honest with you, Stevie Taylor. I always thought that's how it was going to go. I said it at the press conference. I said, I know what you're going to do. You're going to come forward throwing big 1-2 up, this, that, and the other. I'm too quick and precise. I kind of knew for anyone that's aggressive that comes to me, I feel like he's going to have the same thing. If you try and run, I'll just take my time and I'll have to break you down, but I'm going to catch you sooner or later. But Steve's a big, heavy hitter, so he knows that he can hit, he knows he can come, and he knows he's not going to jack it and go on the deck if he gets clipped. And he's still able to stand. So I knew he was coming for it, but that plays right into mine. Come, let's have it. Because even though I'm a counter puncher, I stand right in front of you and fire straight back, and that's what happened. He fired, I fired, he fired, I fired. And
so the tournament that happened that weekend, what was the whole? Because there were longer rounds and there weren't just 4-2s or 3-2s. What was it?
No, there was. It was 3 threes.
Oh right, was it? Yeah.
3 threes, and the final was 4 threes.
Ah, right.
But yeah, I knocked my first opponent out in the second round. I knocked Stevie out in the first round, and then I knocked the fourth opponent out in the third opponent out in the third round. Something you know, look.
We'll get one forward then, go on.
Hello. Yeah. Listen, 1 sec, I just in the middle of an interview. How are you just back in the sec? Alright, cool.
We don't get a chance to interview Dylan too often, but I interviewed him when he made his return a few years ago back, and I think he stopped that Camille Sikorsky. The guy who was causing a bit of a upset, he stopped him in the third round and stopped him well. So big things for.
Yeah, I hope he does well. I was on the phone to him all last night as well. He is a funny man. He gives good advice, and
I tell you something, you've got to give him credit, because the fact is, he doesn't give up. I mean, he's been waiting around for that crack at a world title, and he just keeps taking whoever they put in front of him.
He's meant to lose. He's meant to lose like he last 3 or 4 fights. He keeps beating them all up. So fair play to him. He's a warrior, man. He's literally he's the definition of a warrior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just grip through, take the punishment, take the punches, and just keep grinding them down till he gets the win. So he's definitely an animal and a warrior. And he come from the streets of Jamaica. Do you know what I mean? And look what he is now, a pay-per-view star. So.
Well, he was a kickboxer and everything, wasn't he?
Yeah, Thai boxer, world champion Thai boxer. Yeah. He's had loads of Thai boxing fights, beat big names in Thai boxing. And if you're doing Thai boxing, then knees and elbows, you've got to be a tough man, especially at heavyweight. And he was quick. I watched some of his videos. He was a lot lighter then, and he was just flying in kicks and that. I said, not for me. He didn't even get paid big money for it. I said, stick to my boxing.
So it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. I hope everything goes your way, and I hope the board sees sense and grants you a licence, and we see you in the ring sometime, mate.
I hope so too, mate. Thank you.
Take care.
Cheers.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.